Thailand's breathtaking landscapes, its mountains, valleys, and tropical forests, hide a danger that has shaped communities for centuries: soil sliding, more commonly known as landslides. These disasters are not just a modern problem, they have a long history in Thailand, rooted in both natural forces and human activity. One of the earliest documented landslides happened in 1911 in northern Thailand. Historical accounts describe villages in Lampang province being cut off when entire slopes collapsed after weeks of monsoon rains. In those days, communication was slow, and people often faced the disaster with little outside help. Similar stories came out of Nan province in the mid-20th century, where farmers saw their rice fields swallowed by mud after hillside failures. These events were rarely reported nationally, but they lived on in local memory as warnings passed down through generations. In 1969, another major landslide struck northern Thailand, killing dozens and destroying farmland. At that time, much of the deforestation had already begun, as hillside logging and slash-and-burn farming expanded. Without trees to hold the soil together, the land became unstable. When heavy rains came, it was only a matter of time before disaster followed. Then came 1988, a year that is still remembered as one of the deadliest in Thailand's landslide history. In Nakhon Si Thammarat province, relentless rains triggered massive mudslides that roared down from the mountains. Hundreds of people lost their lives, homes were destroyed, and villages were buried. That tragedy marked a turning point, raising awareness across the country that soil sliding was not just a local inconvenience, it was a national threat. But the pattern did not end there. Through the 1990s and early 2000s, landslides continued to hit northern provinces like Chiang Mai, Mae Hong Son, and Chiang Rai, often during the rainy season. Every year, communities braced themselves for the monsoon, hoping the slopes around them would hold. Fast forward to today, and the story continues. In April 2025, a landslide in Khao Yai National Park injured 2 visitors after days of rainfall weakened the ground near Hao Narak waterfall. In August 2025, Tropical Storm Kajiki unleashed torrential rain across northern Thailand, causing landslides in at least a dozen provinces. In Mae Chem, Chiang Mai, entire homes were buried, leaving families grieving and rescue teams struggling to reach remote mountain villages. And perhaps the most shocking recent example happened not in the mountains, but in the capital itself. On September 24th, 2025, a massive sinkhole appeared near Vajira Hospital in Bangkok. The hole was about 50 meters deep and nearly 1,000 square meters wide. Investigations revealed that soil sliding into underground construction for the MRT Purple Line, combined with water pipe leaks and heavy rainfall, had triggered the collapse. This event disrupted traffic, utilities, and hospital operations, reminding everyone that soil instability is not just a rural problem. It can strike at the heart of a modern city. So, why does this keep happening? The answer lies in a mix of natural and human factors. Thailand's tropical monsoon climate brings intense rainfall that saturates the soil. Its mountainous regions are naturally prone to erosion and slope failure. In the past, dense forests provided a protective anchor, but widespread deforestation, road cutting, and urban development have removed much of that safety net. Add to this the impacts of climate change, which makes storms more intense and rainfall less predictable, and the risks only grow. Looking at history, from the early 20th century slides in Lampang to the 1988 catastrophe in Nakhon Si Thammarat, to the tragic losses in Mae Cham and the giant sinkhole in Bangkok, we see a clear pattern. Soil sliding in Thailand is not random. It's the product of natural forces acting on a landscape increasingly shaped by human choices. The good news is that history also offers lessons. Protecting forests, enforcing safer construction codes, investing in monitoring systems, and educating communities about warning signs can reduce the risks. Soil sliding cannot be completely prevented, but its impacts can be managed if we respect the land and plan responsibly. Thailand's long history with soil sliding is a reminder that while nature is powerful, our response determines how much damage is done. The past shows us the dangers, but it also points towards solutions. Solutions that can save lives and protect the beauty of the country for generations to come.